Hello, everybody. Okay, so now this is the Homework Due Thursday. Multiple choice, here we go. We have use a formula, distance is equal to rate times time right here. Okay, identify the choice that best completes the statement or answers the question. So, Stephen drove for 4 hours at a constant speed. Underline some of these numbers here. Actually, is there a highlighter feature? What's this one? Digital airbrush. Just add water. I'm sure there's a highlighter. Well, I'll figure it out later. 4 hours at a constant speed of 55 miles per hour. He stopped to visit a friend and then drove for another 2 hours at a constant speed of 50 miles per hour. What was the total distance in miles driven by Stephen on this trip? So we're going to use this formula. Distance is equal to rate times time. But he did two parts of the trip. The first part is he drove for four hours at 55 miles per hour. And the next part, we're going to use the same formula again, but this time he drove for 2 hours at 50 miles per hour. So we don't know what the distance is. That's what we're trying to figure out, the distance of each. And then we're going to add them in the end. But we do know the rate. So the first part is 55 miles per hour. And then the time, well, that was 4 hours. And then the second part, the rate was 50 miles per hour, and the time was 2 hours. Okay, so the distance here, 55 times 4 is 220 miles. And then the distance here, 50 times 2, which is 100 miles. So we add them up together. 220 plus 100 gives you 320 miles. So when we're doing these types of problems, distance, rate, and time, write out the equation, substitute in what you know, and then solve for the missing variable. So this one is one of those types of problems that's a little bit more complicated. I'm going to go over 1 and 3, and you guys will do 2 and 4 on the front page. We're going to use this formula. Distance is equal to rate times time, dirt. So the rabbit is running at a rate. Okay, so we know what the rate is. It's 20 feet per second. How far will the rabbit run in 7 seconds? And so the time is 7. And the distance, we're not sure. Oh, this was a little bit easier than I thought. So the distance is just going to be 20 times 7, which is 140 feet. So the answer is A. Okay. Now let's do these here. A flock of migrating geese flew 39 kilometers in 30 minutes. What was the flock's average speed in kilometers per hour? Okay, so we're going to use this formula. They flew 39 kilometers. Well, that's got to be the distance. And the rate, well, let's see, 30 minutes, that's just a measure of time. 30 minutes. And what was the flock's average speed? We're not sure. Speed, which is rate, we're not sure what that is. So that's what we're going to be solving for. Now, before I do this problem, I made sure to capitalize this and to bold it. Oops. It's per hour. So instead of writing 30 minutes, let's have it in something in hours. So I'll write over here 30 minutes, and an hour is 60 minutes. So I could set up a quick proportion like this. 60 minutes is 1 hour, and 30 minutes, we're trying to figure out how many hours 30 minutes is. And if I cross multiply, x is going to be 0.5 hours. That makes sense. 30 minutes is half of 60 minutes, which is an hour. So here, the time, how long did the geese travel? Well, 0.5 hours. So now, let me just undo that. Now, once I have this, I can solve for how fast they were going. So let me rewrite this as this. 39 is equal to 0.5 r Now I need to simplify, or I need to solve for r, isolate it, do the inverse operation, which is going to be dividing by 0.5 on both sides, which gives me, these cancel. 39 divided by 0.5 is going to be 78. Now, one way you could solve this is just some, ooh, man, that's a bad line. One way, if you're stuck with that division here with the 39 divided by 0.5, so we have 39 divided by 0.5. What you could do is there's a decimal point here on the 390 as well. Move the decimal point here to 390, and then move the decimal point here to 5. If you move it the same place in division, it's going to be the same thing. And now once I divide 390 divided by 5, well, that's 7. Bring down the 0, and 5 goes into 40. 8 times, so 78. 78 I should probably label 78 kilometers per hour. Okay, suppose a hot air balloon ascends at a constant rate. I'm going to write the equation. It gives me the rate. Constant rate of 21 feet per minute. How long will it take the balloon to ascend to a height of 500 feet? So we've got 500 feet here, which is the distance. Now we're just solving for time. Divide both sides by 21 to isolate, and t is going to be equal to 500 divided by 21. Let me make some space for myself. Okay, I'll erase this part too. Okay, we've got 500 divided by 21. Well, 21 goes into 52 times. It's going to be 42 minus 8. Bring down the 0. That's going to be 3. So that's 63 minus 17.0. So I'll add a decimal point here. And 21 goes into 170, I believe, 5 times. No, more. Thanks. Oops. 7 times. Let's see, 21 times 7. Oh, darn it. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 20 is 140. 147. Oh, so it goes in 8. I'm sorry. Hold on. It's hard on a computer. Okay. So we got 23.8. I should have done that. Okay, 23.8. 21 times 8 is going to be 168 minus 2. And we're going to have, and it's going to go on for a little bit longer, but round to the nearest tenth. So the time is approximately going to be 23.8 seconds for the hot air balloon to reach a height of 500 feet. All right, go ahead and do problems 2 and 4. Thank you very much, everybody.